My. What a game, folks. I don't know where to begin. Oh, man. How many players that showed out in this game? Matter of fact, everybody's getting a star. I mean, everybody. I mean, the towel boy, the ball boy, everybody's getting a star. Everybody showed up and showed out in Miami tonight. Up 3-0, and we looking for a closeout. Man, what a start. I feel like Jaylen Brown in post-game coverage. I don't know where to begin. I don't know where to begin. Everybody showed out, man. When you got Jimmy Butler with like 16 points and still win a blowout game, and I'm talking about they were sharing the sugar and everything was going on. This was picture perfect. I couldn't have dreamed this last night. That's how good this went. I couldn't have cooked up a good dream that I had this game turn out the way it did. Miami Heat at its finest, coming through like always, and they're about business, and they looking to close this thing out. I would have never thought we'd had an opportunity to actually sweep this team. Boston Celtics, as good as they played this year and the players that they have, to come in and say it's a possibility of actually sweeping this team, nobody would have ever thought that. I can't even say good game from the Boston Celtics. They actually let go of the rope. They actually let go of the rope. Can you believe that? A Boston Celtic team, hard grit and grind team, especially the history that they have, to go out there and basically lay an egg and quit. Basically quit. So I don't know how they're going to muster it up and try to win this game 4, come in, and I just don't. Yeah, they're in big trouble. Man, the players that stepped up in this game, I have to call out the whole roster. I'm not even going to do that. We're going to look at the box score, but man, the whole roster, everybody that played contributed. And that's Miami Heat basketball. I mean, everybody's involved. I mean, Jimmy Butler, the way he sets the stage early, not by a scoring, but setting his teammates up. You know, going down the court with a little snarl on his face, engaged, smiles. Al Horford, payback time on that one. You gotta love that. That was gorgeous. That was beautiful. Like they say, an elephant never forgets. And that's what Jimmy Butler is. He's one of those old elephants. When you do something, especially that knocks him out of the playoffs, he's not going to forget that. I'm glad he didn't, because I did. Until he did that and they explained a little more about it, I was like, yeah, you're right. Al Horford did call a timeout for us when they was running on us last year. Okay. Hey, back at you. Back at you. Khalid Martin, Gabe Vincent, Duncan Robinson. I can go on and on. Max Juice Struess. And what about Bam? I got a new name for Bam. It's Adebayo Poster Bam. Did you see them dunks that Bam got in this ball game? Up high, alley-oop, spin off of Jaylen Brown, dunk. That's the energetic Adebayo I've been looking for. That's highly engaged Adebayo that I'm looking for. Adebayo Poster Bam. Exactly what I'm looking for. Man, you can look across this stat sheet and I'm saying you see beautiful things. I believe we had like 6 or 7 guys in double figures. Anytime any team have 6 or 7 guys in double figures, majority of the time that team is going to win that ball game. 4 and 5 is kind of normal, but when you throw that 6th man in there for double figures on your roster and on that stat sheet, that spells good things. That means the ball was flowing good. Everybody's involved. Everybody's getting a piece of the action. But man, I'm telling you, this game felt so good. What a party at. Let's give us a little party. I mean, I just feel so good. We got to have some kind of party going on here. I mean, I know it's early. We still got a lot of work to do. So we're going to save this for the finals. But I'm telling you, this game here was picture perfect. We're going to come back to this game. I didn't get a chance to cover the Laker game the other night. Lakers, yeah, they're going to get swept. Nobody would have pictured that when the series started. Nobody would have pictured the Lakers getting swept. But you can tell they took the biggest punch they can take. I don't even think they want to go back and fight in Denver anyway if they won Game 4. I think this team has booked it in. The fight has left them. I just don't think they got too much to offer. Too much to offer at all. And Joker, he started out foul trouble. He started out missing from the field. But who picked it up for him? Jamal Murray, coming through pretty much the whole ball game. I mean, he kind of tailed off at the end of the game, but the game pretty much won at that time. They had a lot of people involved as well on their stat sheet. But Denver's looking, they merging as well. It's going to be a knockout, drag-out fight. The Miami Heat and the Denver Nuggets meet in the finals. And like I said before, I know that ain't all pretty and the dressing's not there. Nobody would like to see a finals with Miami Heat and Denver. Everybody thought it was going to be some big team like Durant and the Phoenix Suns might be there. Or Joel Embiid or James Harden in the finals. You know what I'm saying? Something like that, or Golden State. You know, they're looking for a team like that to be in the finals, fighting in the Lakers, of course. But no, man, you start mixing it up. The teams that are out there fighting and giving it 110 to 200% when you don't have all the talent in the world and you fighting every play, those are the teams that are advancing. Not all these cute and pretty teams with all that talent and, you know what I'm saying, all the fadeaway jump shots, all the pretty plays. No, if you want to win, you got to grab it out in the mud. And these two teams that are left that can be going to the finals, they grab it out of the mud. And that's why they're going to end up advancing. So, man, this conference finals has just been all in that and some. And I just can't wait to the finals. We just got one more game to get. But this game here, I mean, picture perfect. Enjoyed myself. So, we're going to get to this box score, and we're going to check it out, and y'all going to see how pretty it was. And the Celtics, oh, man. That's going to be one ugly box sheet there. We're going to have a lot of iron unkinds on there, even from the superstars. But the Heat defense, they just had everything flowing in this ball game. When I tell you when the Celtics let go of that rope, they let go of the rope. Frustration starts setting in. A couple of brush ups, especially with Marcus Smart. You might see a lot more of that coming into Game 4. When you losing like that, if it'll be eliminated for a team that was expected to go to the finals, especially a team that was in the finals last year, to come in the conference finals and completely lay an egg. And I don't want to say lay an egg because I don't want to discredit the Miami Heat. Miami Heat is the one big reason why they're laying that egg, why they look disoriented. Can't run their offense, fumbling over themselves with the ball. A lot of high pressure we putting on them. So let's check out this box score. I don't want to rant and rave too much. Yeah, I'm excited about it, but there's a lot of work to be done. But this game here was picture perfect for me. If you're a Heat fan, you already feeling it. You're feeling good right now. You like our chances moving forward. And that's what we're going to do. So, we're going to start with the Boston Celtics. We're going to go to the ugly. Because it was the good and the bad and the ugly. We're going to start with the ugly right now. Jaylen Brown is at the top of this sheet. 12 points for Jaylen Brown. 6 rebounds. The guy was 0 for 7 from the three-point line. He kept on putting them up, but he wasn't putting them down.
Oh, that's not good.
6 for 17 from the field. He's definitely getting an iron unkind. I just don't know what's going on with Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum, when it comes down to where it matters the most. Every time in the playoffs, year in, year out, they have these struggles of turning the ball over and not making shots. They're going to have to figure it out. And Jaylen Brown, you make yourself a good decision too, because Houston Rockets would love to get their hands on you depending on how your mind deals and what the team want to do, because I can expect the Boston Celtics just to blow this thing up. I see a lot of changes coming for the Boston Celtics. Keep forgetting to put this thing here on silent. Every time I get on, this thing just wants to go off. So yeah, the Houston Rockets will love to have you, Jaylen Brown, if you decide to come. You got your old coach there, and Udoka. Hopefully he got some inside ties to try to make that happen. We would love to have you. So, Jason Tatum, 14 points, 10 rebounds. He was 1 for 7 from the three-point line and 6 for 18 from the field. He gets an Iron Unkind. I can really give both of these guys Iron Unkinds double time. That's how pitiful they were in this game. And like I said, I'm not gonna say they didn't get up to play this game, because they were putting shots up and they were trying to be aggressive. But like I said, the Miami Heat, man, their schemes and they paying attention to detail made it extremely tough for these guys. Extremely tough. And they just couldn't pull out a good game, or at least lead their team to try to get a victory. Got to go all the way down to Grant Williams. 12 points. 2 for 3 from the three-point line. He was 5 for 7 from the field. He's a role player. Can't really ask him to shoot too much. But the little small sample that he gave, it was a good one. We'll give him a round of applause. Just for being tough, not backing down to Jimmy. Coming in there with a chip on his shoulder, being a tough guy for his team. We can do that for him. Peyton Pritchard. This guy, I think he mostly got his stuff at garbage time, but 12 points, had 5 assists, 1 for 2 from the three-point line, and 5 for 8 from the field. We'll give him a round of applause just for, being available and staying ready. That's all you could do. I mean, it went a lot of bright spots for this team. Now, we already mentioned the ugly. Now, the bad was Grant Williams and Peyton Pritchard. The reason why it's bad, because when you got two guys like that that's coming in ready to play that's not your superstars, that's pretty bad. Everybody else couldn't jump on board, especially your superstars. So, yeah. And they had, 5 guys in double figures? Kind of shocking, but the 5 guys that was in double figures, they didn't leave the teams. They're all in teams. Actually, I'm going to take that back. They're not all in teams. Only 1 is in teams. Are you kidding me? 12 for Jaylen Brown, 12 for Grant Williams, 12 for Peyton Pritchard, and 11 for Luke Cornett. No, it's bad when you start switching around when you got these guys coming in and getting some playing time. That's when you know this game was completely out of hand. Got Cornett out there getting 11 points. He was 4 for 5 from the field. We're going to give him a round of applause just for getting some playing time and going out there making it happen for himself. Didn't do nothing for the team because the game was already lost at that point. Oh, man. The bad. I'm telling you, this is the bad. So the only person in teams was Jason Tatum with 14. Other guys with 12 and then 11. Man, can we credit the Miami Heat defense? Oh, we just gonna say they just missed shots. They just played bad. It was an off night for them. I'm not buying that. Miami defense all the way. Enough of that ugly and the bad. Let's get to the good. Miami Heat. We're going to start at the top with Jimmy Butler. Like I said, he just set the stage early. Ain't about the points with him. He just came in and led his team and said, all right, y'all take it from here. 16 points. The guy had 8 rebounds and 6 assists and 2 steals. 0 for 1 from three-point line. He was 5 for 13 from the field. And with a stat line like that, usually I would give out an iron unkind. But that's not what this is. This is actually a star for Jimmy. Jimmy already put in his hard work. He already laid the groundwork early in this series. This game here is just, all right, I'm going to go out there for a little bit, set the table for y'all, and then y'all just go ahead and come in and eat. That's all this was. That's all this was. So, yeah, Jimmy, you get a star. And about Kevin Love, I'm not going to call it a stat sheet. I just hope everything's okay with Kevin Love. Look like it could have been his back. We need to get him healthy because we're going to need him in the next series. That is for sure, going against the Nuggets. So I hope it's nothing serious with him. We'll find out more on him. But we have to have Kevin Love in the lineup. So I hope he's okay. Hope it was just maybe a little back spasms or something like that locked up on him. It didn't seem like much during the game. But just get that massaged out, oiled up, and maybe he'll be ready for next game, hopefully. Adebayo, poster, bam. Besides the highlights, you had 13 points. See, I can't fault anybody, especially not Bam. I know what y'all going to be thinking when I call out his rebounding again. He only had 3 rebounds, which is pitiful. It is pitiful. Even in a game like this, it's pitiful. I'm not going to lie about that. I just don't know how he just don't grab a lot of rebounds. He kind of up and down on rebounding. I really don't get it. I don't think he really sells himself out for rebounds, because if he sold himself out for rebounds, he would average double digits in rebounding. I think when the ball goes up, he kind of just start running back down to the other end of the court on offense. And for defense, once he gets boxed out, he don't fight. They put a body on him. He just gives up, and they can go ahead and get the rebound. That's what it seems like to me, especially when you're getting 3 rebounds with 13 points, 4 for 5 from the field. When everybody's sharing the sugar like there was in this game, attempts not going to be up. When I talk about spreadage throughout this box sheet, it is spreadage. But Bam was aggressive. He was aggressive as he needed to be with the opportunities he had. Because like I said, everybody was involved. There was no need for one guy to start hoisting up shots. If anybody was going to be hoisting up shots, which is a guy who's leading the team in the attempts, is Vincent. We'll get to him. But he had 14. And that was the most for the team. So there you have it. Max Juice Strus, he had 10 points. He was off on his 3. He was 2 for 8 from the field, 3 for 9. He was 2 for 8 from the three-point line and 3 for 9 from the field. So, like I said, man, everybody just pitched in. 29 points for Gabe Vincent. He was the star of the night. 29 points for Gabe Vincent. 6 for 9 from the three-point line, 11 for 14 from the field. Unbelievable. He is getting a star. He is definitely getting a star. Undrafted. No, they tired of hearing that, but this guy is undrafted. Most of these guys we have is undrafted. Making hay in the playoffs. Khalid Martin, same guy. He had 25 last game and gave this and said, you know what, I'm going to come in, I'm going to try to match that, or I'm going to try to beat that. And he did with 29. But yeah, Khalid Martin had 18 points, 4 for 7 from the 3-point line, and 7 for 11 from the field. Efficiency. Especially when you guys like them that shoots all these jump shots to be efficient like that. That's some accuracy. That is some accuracy. These guys ain't doing post-ups. They're not getting fast break layups. Most of their shots are jump shots. They're shooting, and majority of them are threes. So to have a hell of a percentage like this, I mean, they putting in the work. Duncan Robinson. It's another guy that come out of the blue. 22 points for Duncan Robinson. He was 5 for 7 from the 3-point line and 7 for 11 from the field. Miami got some snipers. They have some snipers. Man, I tell you, whenever you do decide to double team Jimmy Butler, any team, when they decide that that's what they want to do, beware. Beware, because we have some snipers on this team. They will gun you down. Duncan Robinson, man, I'm going to give you a star. I can't give you a round of applause for this performance. 22 points. You coming off the bench. 5 for 7 from 3 and 7 for 11 from the field. Yes. Six guys in double figures. Told you, this is just good. This is good and damn good.
Oh, that's not good.
I would love to duplicate this in game 4. Because if we do that, we're going to be icing our knees and we're going to be getting ready for the finals. No telling what Denver's going to do. Now, at this point, you kind of want them to extend it a little bit now. Now you kind of want the Lakers to win. Because this is going to buy us more rest or whatever the case may be. We don't need to extend our series. But allow them to get banged up a little bit. Let the Lakers go ahead and win this next game and see if they can try to extend this thing now. But if we wanted an easy finals, we would say we want the Lakers to win this series. But nah, man, just bring on the best team. And the best team is really Denver. They're going to give us all we need to handle, and we're going to do the same thing. That's going to be a wonderful finals. Yeah, I know it ain't pretty and cute, and it ain't the big, high-quality teams that y'all expect to be there, but I tell you what, there's still going to be a hell of a finals. You're going to tune in. You're going to get some hard work and some great basketball play watching these two teams in the finals. That will be a guarantee. So, man, that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. But like I told y'all before, I'm starting to think and I'm looking for a sweep. I couldn't have said that earlier in this series, but since we're here now, there's no need to mess this up. Go ahead and finish the deal and get it over with. So yeah, we're in Slouchy Sunday, and Slouchy Sunday ended up being a wonderful Sunday. So get ready for the busy week that's coming up. See what the Lakers and Denver do. So we'll check that out. And this Goodymo Sports Quick Hits in Miami Heat. 3-0. Looking for that 4-0 and one more to get. And we out of here. Peace.